Well, hello. What is going on? What is happening? Welcome to the podcast of what you've been thinking, but you haven't actually been hearing. It is the Spit It Out podcast with Jayson Yessir. Let me clear my throat. Just kidding. We're going to have a good old episode for you guys today, this week, I should say, actually, because just a couple of things that I got set up so far, and no, but for real, let's get right into it. Of course, Jayson Yessir here is your host. Welcome. What's going on? And as you can see, or as you're about to see, it is a self-isolation episode. I haven't done one of these in a while. It's been quite a few amount of episodes ago, amount of weeks ago, where I did a solo Actually, I've only did one solo podcast before, and that was last year. I can't remember exactly how many episodes ago, maybe 10 or so. And then this is my second one ever in the complete history of the Spit It Out Studios, Spit It Out podcast. No, but for real, this is going to be a self-distancing, self-isolation episode, so you're only going to get me. Miss Trecie Trece, the Bacon the Booty Shaker, is not here this week. She will not be tuning in, so you won't be able to hear her voice or see her or anything like that. I think she actually took it a little too seriously about the whole social distancing. Well, we should all be taking it seriously. Let's first get that out the way. But they haven't proven that you can get it virtually or some kind of, cyber virus or anything like that so far. So I don't know what's her excuse as to why she couldn't show up for this week's episode, but we'll see about next. But yeah, like I said, she's not going to be here. So in that case, we're going to get right into it, of course. And since it is going to be a self-isolation party of one episode here with your boy Jayson Yessir, I thought we should throw it a party. And I know I mentioned it last week. I haven't been drinking or anything like that. I just been sipping on some wine occasionally here and there when I film the episodes, or just, on the weekend, on a Friday night or so, I might pour myself a glass when I was doing my virtual bingo, hosting that. So I figured, why not dip into that bottle that I did mention I had before, that bottle of vodka, and I'm going to bring it on up for you guys because it is going to be a party of one. Yeah, boy, Jayson, yes, sir. So and it's not going to be just a drink. I'm going to put on a whole show for you guys. So if you're not watching, youtube.com/Jayson Yessir, first 20 minutes of every episode. So you don't want to miss this, of course. But right now I just pulled out a bottle of vodka. Got a 750 ml here of vodka. It looks like it's been tampered in or anything like that I've got into it, but I haven't. The only thing I did was started taking it off before I came into the studio to record because it was on there pretty strong. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to have a little trouble opening that on air. But it is now pretty much open, and I can take this off. Bada bing, bada boom. There's the cover. So we got our vodka here. Let me set that aside on the table. That label is the cover. The rest of these are, because, we ain't got no sponsorships either. So if anyone wants to sponsor us, let us know. If this vodka wants to sponsor us, please let me know. Hit us up in the DMs. Contact us, JasonYessir.com. Do something. You know what I'm saying? We look for them sponsors. No, but these juices, however, I pulled the labels off a while ago, actually. Not even just for this. So you guys probably be like, he just did it for that. No. It was been a while ago. But we're going to make a drink here. So I have some vodka there, some sugar waters, aka juice, but it's basically just sugar water, like I said. So we're gonna put that set aside. That's a lemonade. This is a strawberry. This is a strawberry kiwi and a lemonade. Let me slow down, okay? We have a lot to go in this episode, so let's just take a breather and slow down. I did bring up the shaker, of course, so we're gonna do it, professional up in here. And my glass shall be down here as well. I'm just picking things up. You would think I'm a magician, like pulling things out of his hat. Like I said, visual, youtube.com/Jayson Yessir. Okay, so I just got a glass here with some ice cubes, ice wedges, actually, I should say. Ice wedges, they're not ice cubes. If potatoes could have many shapes and form, why can't ice? So we're going to call these ice wedges. Okay, let's get into it. Let's be for real. Got my water here on the side, too, just in case I get parched and I can't drink any more, alcohol. It's been a while, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to handle. It might be slurring my words a little too much if I got to sober up a little bit. Got my water right there. Okay, so we're going to start off first with our shaker. Now, if you guys didn't know, I'm a bartender. Hey, just kidding. Today I am, though, for the episode in this podcast, the in-house bartender, party of one. So we're going to pop this actually right on open. This right here actually came in think a bottle of Hennessy. Yes, this came with a bottle of Hennessy during the holidays. It came with a free little shaker. It was one of those where you buy like the big bottle. And some of them came with shot glasses, or they'll come with a glass to pour your drink. But this actually came with a shaker, so that was nice. So we're gonna go ahead and first pour in some vodka. Now I do have some ice cube in the shaker, about 6 ice wedges. So it shall take up some room. But as you guys can see, I am going to go ahead and pour this in. Let me try to do this without knocking stuff down, pouring things on the laptop, and, messing up this whole episode for you guys. So, let's start by pouring this in. Now, a typical drink is 2 ounces, I think, right? But who counts here? Not I. Can you guys see this? I might be blocking it. Okay, so we done made a whole big glass. Much more than 2 ounces. This is about 6 or so of vodka. But you know what? We gonna feel this one today. We gonna put on a show for y'all. I'm gonna mix just a little bit of juice in here, and then mix a little bit more. I was being a little heavy-handed. I wasn't paying attention as much as to what I was putting in. But it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. We're still gonna have a good old drink right here for us tonight. So I just put pretty much a squirt of that strawberry kiwi. We're going to close this top like so of the shaker. Make sure no gap. Okay, that should be good. And we're just going to shake. You guys hear it? We're just going to shake. This ASMR for you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and shake that on up. Now, it is mostly just vodka. Like I said, a little bit of ice, vodka, and then just a little bit of juice. So we're going to go ahead and pour a little bit into our cup as of now. And then gonna put a little more into here. I should just pour it into there, right? Because that already has enough alcohol, and I can save that alcohol. I'm gonna pour that lemonade like so, and there. I'm the worst bartender, if you can see. Oh my goodness, do not hire me. Okay, and this is what I call. Everyone's calling their drinks during this a quarantini, but this is not gonna be a quarantini. We're gonna call this I have no idea. A drink. That's what we're going to call it. Gone in a few. That's what they're going to be called. All right. Let's just clean up my little bit of messes over here. Like so. Wipe this down. Put these caps back on in case we have some kind of dramatic event where things go all over the place. Don't want that to happen. Close like so. Actually, I'm going to move everything back down here so we can give a nice clean visual for all you people watching. Okay. Hope this is good. We're going to try it right now on air. Let me just move everything down. Everything down. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, let's see how this... Oh, I just put my napkin down there. Silly me. Let's see how this tastes. Whew. Woo! Oh, man. Sorry, headphone users. But that is a good one, actually. It's actually really good. Really, really good. Ooh. But I think I use a tad bit alcohol. A tad bit more about alcohol. You know what I'm saying? I haven't drank in a while, but I can taste it. All right. Just a little bit more. I know you guys heard that one. Okay, enough of that. I'm spend now the first 10 minutes showing you guys how to make a drink, if you didn't know. And I don't even have a name for it. At least the proper name. That's actually good. Okay. So, and it doesn't have much flavor. That lemonade, and I put a splash of that strawberries, because if you look at my glass, it really don't have much color to it, but it's good. Okay, now let's get into the episode. Welcome, everyone, to the Spit It Out podcast with Jayson Yessir, if you've forgotten already. Like I said, it's going to be a self-isolation distancing episode, so you're only going to have me today and my drink, of course. Now, I hope everyone's hanging in there during this quarantine and everything's been, just okay for y'all, and not just okay, but for the good, what I mean, for the positive. I hope nothing's dramatically going wrong or negatively, I can't even speak, going bad for you, but there is a lot of people dealing with a lot of stuff between loss of job or knowing close ones getting sick, or just many, many things besides even the pandemic, but just everyday normal life that they've had even prior before all of this. So just hope everyone's doing well. And like, we're going to get into a positive episode for you guys today. So please just stick around and hope to put a smile on your face this week and just something to come together and we can all enjoy. So, of course, share with your friends. Let them all know what you listen to every single week. And yeah, now I don't understand why people are still going out. Okay, we are going to talk a little bit about the pandemic, the quarantine, everything. We'll talk about some other stuff as well. But first off, I want to say I don't understand why people are still outside. Don't get it. Stay at home. Stay at home. Please do not go out. And I understand if you got to go get food, grocery shopping. You should be, not everyone's able to, they can't afford it, and I understand. But you should be going out grocery shopping and trying to rack up on what you can. Make sure that you have supplies to last you for a long period of time. Maybe you're used to generally going to the store, the grocery store, where you would only buy for that week or a couple of days ahead. Well, this scenario that we're in that you shouldn't be doing that. You should be trying to get as much as you can possible without having to go back to the grocery store within a couple of days. You should be preparing for if you're not able to access the grocery store next time, meaning go in there, get what you need, hurry up and grab everything. Also, don't be mingling around in there and taking forever as well, okay? That's another thing. Go in there with a set, make a list, okay? First, start off. Now, everyone, don't like lists. Some people like to just go in there. I don't always make a list when I go to the grocery store either, but I try to do my best. Sometimes I make a list. You still forget it at home, but at least you wrote it down and you still have a little bit more retention in your head than you going there and then completely forgetting. Also, I've ran into the case where I've not made a list. I've only had to grab a couple of things from the store. I get there, and once I'm there, just dealing with the environment, the atmosphere that we're all in and dealing with, and how things have been changed. And it's an experience just going to the grocery store now that I completely forget what I'm even there for, just trying to deal with staying my distance away from someone. Don't really touch this if I don't need to. I'm in there now with my own bags or not getting a cart or this, so my mind and my focus is already on other things. So bring a list. It should help you out. It will help you out, I would think, because while you're also thinking about other things, at least you can refer back to something, a paper, or even if you do it on your phone, but you can refer back to something and make sure that you got all the things that you will need. So when you get home, you're not like, damn, I forgot that, which usually it's still going to happen. You forget 1-2 items that you've been meaning to get. Of course, that happens to me all the time as well. But yeah, please go in there with the mindset and a list at best, so that way and you go in there in and out. Because also too, what you got to think about are these grocery stores now, they're making sure that people are, or they're trying to do their best, because it is still hard, but making sure that everyone, or possibly they can keep their 6 feet distance apart from each other. So they're only having so many people enter the store and shop, and then once they exit, they'll let in a couple more. So it's being very monitored, and the occupancy is being looked at to make sure how many people are in there, that is not overcrowded, that people are still able to maneuver around without being in an arm's reach from anyone like that. But go in there quick as possible, in and out, get your stuff, make that list, so that way you don't want to be waiting in line for hours and hours outside. If you're in there just shopping, like not even with the list or anything, you don't even know what you're really there for, so you're just looking to see what you come across. Now you're wasting more time, and other people in this line is dragging on, and it's going to feel forever. So make your list, go in there with knowing what you need, in and out, get it, come home, wipe them items down. Make sure you disinfect whatever needs to be disinfect. Don't pay cash if you don't need to. Pay credit or anything, so you're not transferring germs back and forth, handing things back and forth and all. And yeah, just think about other people as well. If you need to be 6 feet away, just think of the shopping cart and plus a little more. That's how far away you should be from someone. No one should be on top of anyone's back, nothing like that. Also, when we're in line, just be patient and stuff, but we're all in this together. We're seriously all in it together, though. But meaning that we have to look out for each other as well and just do, like they say, you want to be treated, treat people the way you want to be treated. So same effect as this, do what you would like other people to do. You don't want people to be all on top of you or whatever, so make sure you're keeping your distance away from other people. Just common courtesy, things like that. And especially in today's environment, you got to be extra careful on certain things, and just pay attention. That's all. But yeah, seriously, go into the grocery store, in and out with that list. Now, I don't plan on going to the grocery store. I don't know when my next trip will be. Matter of fact, I went to the grocery store maybe about a week and a half ago. Maybe it's been about a week at least. Maybe about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks close. It's been a little bit, but I could use another trip, as in I could go and grab a couple of more things that I would like and things that I might have gone through already and finish. But I'm not going to go for the simple fact that I still have other things here, and I can make meals or figure out other things to do with what I got here before figuring I don't have shit. I don't have nothing. I'm lucked out, where now I'm really trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to eat tonight? So I'm going to work with what I got and not try to go out. And if I can order anything, I'm going to go ahead and try to order anything. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't been the type to order. Like, I do online shopping or order things, but I've never ordered groceries online and had them delivered. So I'm going to have to do one of those first and probably check that out and just get some online groceries delivered. I've always said that no, and if I would like to go and pick my own stuff. I don't want someone else picking really my food, especially when it comes to produce or whatever, certain things that is just like I want to see and pick my own thing. But in these situations, I think I'm going to have to give that up as well and just say, hey, have someone else pick the food and that bring it delivered to my house, that so I can avoid contact with everyone else. And I guess, I'm only with that one person that's delivering it, or have them drop it off outside, so I'm not even really dealing with them, and disinfect everything still, because it's still being, the items are still being introduced to other people, other germs, as it's traveling through the store and getting to you, finally to your point. But if I can eliminate and try to do what best possible for myself or anything like that, then of course that I'm not going to be out there and in the grocery store and, taking my time and all that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try with ordering and having it being delivered. So we'll see how that turns out. Like, yeah, I'm kind of picky or so, but I get my boneless chicken breast, and even like that, I like to make sure that the pack is nice, not covered in fat, and like good old pieces, not all nasty where I gotta cut off so much and all that. You know what I'm saying? So like little things like that, produce as well, certain fruits or vegetables. It's like you gotta make sure they look good. I don't want anyone just picking anything. Certain things, you know how you like them picked. So that's the one thing. But yeah, just make sure you have enough, because who knows how long we are honestly going to be in this. And just make sure you have enough groceries to get by. And like I said, I know not everyone can afford to get a large lump sum of things at once and have it carry them throughout the month or whatever. You can probably only go week to week, but at least try to get whatever possible, or buy things that are going to last. Or that, you can make multiple things out of, or it makes a lot, you know what I mean? That's maybe on the little cheaper side, that makes more than something else. Or just try to plan out your meals or somewhere you can figure, okay, this is going to last me. What I have right now, you open your fridge, open your freezer. What I have right now, this is going to last me so many days. And count it as days as to how many is going to last you, and see after that what else can be used or what can be done, and then go from there, so that way I think that's the best thing to do. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and that method and see. Because I was actually going to go to the store because I had to get Kai, my dog, some food. But I said, you know what? I'm just going to have to order it online. Actually, I ended up getting a deal. The bag of food I normally get him, the big bag, is like around $30 or so. But I found it for $20. I also used someone's Amazon Prime. So got that delivered to it. Because originally... So I wasn't in so much of a rush to get his food. I was like, okay, he has enough to pretty much get him by, but let me order his food. But it said May 10th. It was pretty much a whole month that it would be for delivery. And I was like, okay, I can't do that long. He ain't going to be able to make it that long going without food. And then I thought I seen with Amazon Prime, it was like, going to be a week earlier or so. But I'm like, still, that's 3 weeks. I can't do that. But then I checked the other day and it said it'll be here in 2 days, the Amazon Prime. So I was like, oh, okay, that's normal. So we'll see if it gets here in the 2 days, as they mentioned. I know some things are taking a little bit longer or being delayed due to the amount of things that are being delivered to everyone, and everyone in the situation. Also, essentials are being, but I would think dog food is also considered essential. He has to eat as well, like we do. So he should be getting his dog food soon. He does have some left. But yeah, I did decide to go ahead and order that online. And I'm already like, okay, what else can I just order and get it here delivered? So I checked on Amazon, but then I was also looking at some other stores as well to just see what I can get delivered. But, necessities, essentials that you need anyways, toothpaste or things that you use just about every single day, things like that. Okay, if I can order it, let me order it. That way I can avoid going to the store. Also, too, even if I order it, and I have to go to the store for some, at least I'm not going to the store for that many things, so I can lessen my amount of time inside the store. Still, I could be in and out and get the couple of things that I wasn't able to find online, or get a whatever. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's go to commercial. We'll be right back. I'm a little parched. Gotta get a little more sips in for my drink. So I hope when we get back, you can still understand me and the rest of this episode. But yes, self-isolation, self-distancing, episode number 2. With your boy Jayson Yessir, but it's actually episode 109, I believe. Damn, can you guys believe that already? I know. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll be right back.